Next up, we head to the northwest angle on Lake of the Woods and Cyrus's Flag Island Resort. I consider this location to be one of the best fisheries in the ice belt, and today is no exception. John Thelen's Destination Fish is brought to you by Lindy Fishing Tackle and L&M Fleet Supply. Got one? Ooh, that's a better fish maybe, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
You don't want me to come over and grab that one, bud? If you want me to, I will.
I think this one's a keeper.
It just looked like a better fish when you set the hook.
I don't think it's huge, but it's...
Think he's a start to the day, maybe?
Yeah, he's a keeper for sure.
Oh yeah, good one.
Nice.
Nice walleye. There you go, bud. That is an awesome fish.
And he unhooked himself
Look
there.
at that. That's perfect. I'll tell you what, we're gonna have a fun day today, and that right there is an awesome start. We're up in the northwest angle, Cyrus's Flag Island Resort now, and I'm fishing with Justin and Tanya Ferguson, and these guys bought Flag Island, and man, the things they're doing up here are just great, and the fishing is as great as it's ever been.
That'll work.
Good stuff, good start. And while you got that going on, I watched a bobber go down. And here's what's great about this. We just talked about this. We said 8:30 is kind of that time, right? One of the neatest things about Lake of the Woods and what we're doing today up here. Oh, look at this.
Good one.
This is awesome.
Ooh, nice.
This is a great thing about the northwest angle. These things are mixed in. Crappies are mixed in. I mean, I'll tell you what. It's amazing what you can get up here. But one of the neatest things about Lake of the Woods, and I've always said this, is that when you come to Lake of the Woods, you don't have to be fishing in the dark. There's so many fisheries where you've got to be fishing all night long. Here's what's great about Lake of the Woods. You can fish here all day long, catch fish all day long, and then you can spend time in the bar and restaurant and at your cabin. There's other things you can do because you're not forced to fish those low light hours. And I've always said, and I always will, that man, I enjoy my time back at the restaurant and back at the bar, and I want to eat good. And you guys do an absolutely great job back there with what you do for folks at night. And you can see what we're going to do throughout the day today.
That's
I mean, that right there's a great start of walleye. The jumbo perch, and the bucket's going to start filling up. It's midwinter. The holidays have come and gone. We're fishing the edge of a reef in 22 feet of water. The weather is stable with a mix of sun and clouds and highs around 10 degrees. 1/8 ounce Lindy Rattling Flyer Spoons in Pink Tiger and Glow Red are the top jigging choices, while a dead stick setup consisting of a number 6 Lindy Tungsten Toad tipped with a fathead under a Thel float is producing equally as well. A fish?
I don't know.
It is.
That was a weird bite if it is. Felt like a stick, but yeah, it's a fish.
No, that's a good fish is what it is.
I didn't get a good hook.
Get this out of here.
I did not get a good hook set.
Okay, we'll get him. Keep coming. Keep coming. Good walleye. Look at that.
Nice.
There you go.
That,
well, here's what I did. I told Justin today that I gave Tanya the best color rattling flyer spoon that we've had so far this year, and I guess if I were you, Tanya, right now, I'd tell him you want to trade. Right. I'll tell you what, when you come up here, it's a pretty simple deal. Ooh, I got one running the other way with it right now too. Look at that. Ain't that funny how that works? Perfect fish. And I got a decent one here too.
A couple things
you know what? Oh, he got off right there. Shoot. Couple things you can bring with you though. It's a pretty simple deal. We're fishing rattling flyer spoons here today. Quiver spoons, dead sticks, a Thel float. You know, just getting yourself set up in such a way where you got multiple options down there. It's the same fish. He went back down to the bottom, and I watched him go back down, and I just had a feeling I was going to get another crack at him. One of the things I'll tell you too is, I mean, this is a great example of, you just got to stay at it, because all of a sudden you get a little window of fish racing through. And I mean, you look at it, we went a half hour there without a fish, and then all of a sudden, boom, here they come. And you just got to keep fishing and keep believing, because ultimately they'll come through in waves. You know, Justin puts a great walleye in, and then right with him, a really nice sauger. I mean, that's one of the beauties of fishing up here in the Northwest Angle. It's easy. And that's one of the things I would say about this is, you know, this is an easy way to go ice fishing, because we got out here this morning, the holes are drilled, the heat's on, you walk in, you sit down, You drop lines and you start catching fish. They've done all the work for you. And man, it's just a great, easy experience. And yet you're getting to more of that remote location where this fishing is just phenomenal, you know, no matter what it is. You know, earlier this year, I was up here crappie fishing, and man, that crappie fishing was off the hook crazy, and you guys can put people on that as well as these walleyes, the perch, the whole deal. It's a great, great, great place to go ice fishing. John Thelen's Destination Fish is brought to you by these fine sponsors. He's gonna bite it. Come off the bottom as soon as I move that bobber. You know, sometimes you just gotta pick that bobber rod up.
Yep.
And just put a little movement on it because there might be a fish nearby. And that's what happened here. This fish just saw me pick it up and move it a little bit. And that got him to come up off the bottom and hit it. But it goes to show you too, when we were talking, Justin, about the cold front and how things are a little off today. That's a great example of things just being a little bit off. The fact that this fish was laying right underneath there.
Yep.
And didn't come up and bite it.
Well, that's how the one I caught on there was too. All I did was just move the rod and
yeah,
my bobber went down about an inch.
Great sauger. You know, one of the things I would share too is, you know, we're fishing a float rod here on this setup, and you know, these jigging sticks, they're pretty simple, but one of the things Justin and I were talking about earlier is how it doesn't matter what your skill level is. You can come here and you can catch fish like this, and it's that easy. I mean, I just picked that up, moved it a little bit, bobber goes down, you know, you got a fish.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
Good stuff.
To the most experienced fishermen or the first timers, like, we make it super easy to come out and just fish.
Everything is friendly to families. I mean, these are some of the nicest cabins you're going to find on Lake of the Woods, and a family group, a work group, you know, kids, whatever it is, there's a cabin that fits. So this is great, and you should bring a family up to do this because that's how you get kids into fishing.
Oh, you got one. There's a good one.
That's like a good fish. Huh? Yep. Looks like a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good one. Nice walleye, Tanya. There you go. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. You want to hold them?
Not really.
Not really. How do you like that? There's another keeper fish right there, though. Look at that. Another great walleye for the bucket. Ooh, good fish. I can tell.
Yep, this is a good one.
That's one of my tuned up custom rods. I can tell when I see that hook set. I'm coming over to help on this one. Look at that. Oh yeah, nice walleye. Good one. There you go, buddy.
Yeah, perfect.
You can tell who's gonna feed us today. Man, I'll tell you what, that is just good stuff. And one of the things that I'll say too, ooh, there's another one. It's crazy how this works, where all of a sudden there's just a bunch of them in here. There's another one on me right now, but you know, one of the coolest things is, you know, as you're seeing these fish get caught, is just remembering that all we did today is come out to a fish house. I love trips like this where, to be honest with you, I've got zero work into this.
Yeah.
It's show up and your team's got us catching fish. And I mean, there's just fish everywhere here. I mean, there he is, look at that. And this is a good one too. It's just crazy. And one of the things that I'll tell you is when you come out here and do this, this is right now 10:05. There's not a lot of places you can go ice fish throughout Minnesota.
Can you help with that one?
I think I can handle him. He's a good fish though. There's
Probably
not
best
a lot
one of the day.
Yeah, this is a good fish. It's but there's not a lot of places you can go and do what we're doing here, where you're catching fish at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, noon. But that's one of the greatest things about Lake of the Woods, is the fact that you get this bite throughout the day, a big walleye.
Yeah, slot fish.
Oh yeah, yeah. This one won't be a dinner fish, I don't think. No, this is one where you get to see the potential of what Lake of the Woods can do.
Nice.
Look at that. And look how fat that fish is. I mean, man, that is just awesome. But I'll tell you, this has been nothing short of a phenomenal day of fishing. And you can go do this, and it's so easy to go do. You know, Justin and Tanya are doing just an awesome job getting Flag Island back up and running in more of what I would call a family-run business atmosphere. And you know, I've been coming here for a lot of years. I'll tell you what, it's better than ever right now. The food is great, the accommodations are great, all the cabins on the island are awesome, and the fishing is just great. So I'll tell you what, get back up here. If you haven't been here in a few years, call, get a reservation, get back up here and get in on this, because you're missing some of the best ice fishing anywhere in the country. And on top of that, the resort, man, I'll tell you, it's the only place I stay when I go to the Northwest Angle for a reason. It's not just the fishing, it's everything that goes with it. Be sure to check back next week. We're gonna have another great episode of John Thelen's Destination Fish. That's an awesome fish right there. John Thelen's Destination Fish has been brought to you by these great sponsors.